ASMR, Heart Hurt Boy. ASMR, Heart Hurt Boy. Now this video, we will be talking about prom night. This video will be talking about prom night. My gum is almost ready to go in, so just like a little disclaimer, I really feel bad for the people that graduated in class of 2020 and really didn't get a chance to like have a prom. Like, it was so much fun for me, but I am HEARTHURTBOI and gum is going in right now. For the first 3 years of my high school, me and the same girl dated. So, prom night, not prom night, but when prom was coming up, I asked her, I said, do you want to go to prom with me? This is the year we broke up. I asked her, I said, do you want to go to prom with me? But she said no. Okay, and before I even get to the story, everybody involved in this story, I do not have contact with still, so literally everybody, but so she said no. I asked her again, and she said no to me 3 times. So I said, okay, so I'm going to take somebody else, because you know what I'm saying, like, I want to go to prom. So she said no. Of course, me being the type of guy that I am, I went to go ask, like, okay, my school was like an all-black school, but it was one white girl that went there with a big booty. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna ask her. If you don't want to go with me, that's what I'm gonna ask. So I started asking the girlfriends. They're like, oh my god, like, she will really probably cry if you ask her. And I'm like, let's go then. So I bought in some flowers in the middle of the hallway in front of everybody. Kind of in front of the whole school. Bled out. Asked her right there. Bled out. Straight up was like, you want to go to prom with me? Of course she said yes. So now, like, in my school, this was like a big deal. Big, huge deal. Everybody know me for dating my girlfriend at that time. And then I went to prom with somebody totally different. And like, asked somebody totally different. And it was like, whoa. Okay, let me slow down a little bit. Some of you guys have been telling me to like calm down a little bit when I'm telling these stories and really mouth it out. So I definitely will try that here and there, but I have hyper energy, kinda like I can't tell a story without being like, oh, like, let's go. But okay, so anyway, so what was that? Oh, so now me and her go to prom. Well, I'm not even gonna get to prom night yet. Okay, so after I asked her, me and this girl had one class together. So after I asked her, of course she said yes. So it was probably like maybe 3 weeks or 2 weeks outside of prom. So me and her had one class together, and she was feeling the kid, not gonna lie. After that, she started like trying to come over my house, but see, yes, I did let her come over my house and, you know what I'm saying, like, not, I didn't do anything though, because, see, I'm mean, I'm a slime sometimes, but, like, at that time, I didn't want to go as far as, like, smashing this girl, you know what I'm saying, so I was just like, let me just chill on it a little bit, relax. So, but she came to my house, but she took off her clothes. I don't even want to get into all that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let me go ahead and transport to prom night. Right now, the code word right now is prom night. Prom night. Let's go. Code word. Oh, and two also, you guys. Let me just get back to telling the story. Okay, so then, of course, you know, I had to get my tuxedo and all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, we did all that, took pictures with the family. Everybody was just super surprised that it wasn't the other girl. When he put his mic up, that it wasn't the other girl. You know what I'm saying? So, basically, now, I just did the craziest move ever. So, my ex-girlfriend at the time, she, at that time, she was my ex-girlfriend because we was broken up at this time. So, on the night of prom, after we take our little pictures and stuff, now it's time to go to prom. At the night of the prom, she called one of my friends. So, how about she had him, because at this time she didn't have a car. I had a car, but she didn't have a car. So she told my friend to come pick her up. How about they stayed outside of my prom the whole entire night? And you know, we having a good time. My girl won. The girl that I took to prom won prom queen. And you know how like the prom king and queen dance at the end? The king was one of my friends. So instead of him dancing with her, they called me up there to dance with her, and it was just like a good little, we was vibing. It was a good little vibe the whole time. I didn't know what was going on outside. So after prom night, you know what I'm saying, we get in the car. She like, I'm going home with you. I'm like, first of all, she already bought like her bags and everything. So she like, I'm trying to go after prom. I'm trying to just still be with you. I'm getting ready to go. My friend though keep calling my phone. I couldn't feel it, of course, in prom because I was turned up. But so like, I get my phone. He pick up the phone like, yo, blah is outside with me right now. Like she paid me to stay outside of prom and wait until prom was over. I'm like, why would you take that bread? You're crazy. But so I'm like, so I run across the street to where they was parked at. I'm like, what is you doing here? She like, you not going nowhere with her. You not going nowhere with her. And I'm like, oh, like we are done. We are like over. I asked you 3 times if you, and we literally having this argument in the parking lot. I asked you 3 times, you wanna go to prom, man? Blah 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 blah. Why would you take her? Blah, blah, blah. So, of course, we arguing. It's kind of turning me on a little bit. I like to argue a little bit, so you know what I'm saying. So, I went back to the car, dropped my prime day off. Who was dying? Like she was so literally since that night. She have never. Like she automatically blocked me on all social medias, like don't even acknowledge my existence type thing. But took her home after that day. She literally never stopped talking to me. I mean, like never talked to me again. But so my ex-girlfriend come to my house. We did what we had to do. It was just a bunch. All my friends was still with me too. So all of them like, bro, you dropped her off like you took her to the what's wrong with you? At that time, and my ex was just like that. Like I already done built that bond. Like I'm like, like jump. I don't really like going from like this girl to that girl type thing. I may do my thing with them, but I ain't trying to like sit there and like we have conversation type thing. You dig? Like, but so then like the moral story is in high school. You don't really love these. I don't talk to none of them. Like everybody involved in this story. My friend from across the street, my ex-girlfriend, my prom date. I don't talk to none of them no more. So, moral of the story is, do what you want to do. If you're in high school and watching this video, do what you want to do. Even in real life, bro, time just goes super fast. Like, shoom, 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 shoom. That's time, literally. Shoom, 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 shoom. They go by so fast. Like, any little thing that you feel like you can't get over it, you're gonna get over it. You know what I'm saying? You have to. It's just a law. Like, you're gonna get over it. I was so in love with that girl in high school. I got over it. I was so like cool with these